Welcome back to Sosa Too Real. In today's video topic, we're going to discuss depression and social media, why it's empowering to stay single. But before I get into the video, I just want to let you guys know, the viewer, that you guys can email me. I'm going to leave my email in the description below. Anything that you guys are going through, any kind of problems, any questions you want me to answer, I'll make video topics based on that. So if you guys are going through anything, like I said, I'll leave the description down below of my email address. Please message me about like things that you actually want to hear, some discussions, something that can help you. Nothing funny, leave all that dumb stuff out. I'm not here to entertain dumb stuff. So let's get into the video. So basically, you find yourself scrolling on social media, scrolling on Instagram, mindlessly scrolling, and you find yourself getting depressed. You look at all these things like, oh, look at this perfect couple, look at this perfect relationship, and you ask yourself, why don't I have that? Why don't I have this car? Why don't I have this house? Why am I not making this amount of money? And the reality is, all that you see on social media is a facade. It's fake, it's fabricated. It's people showing you their perfect life, their perfect scene. They're not showing you the whole movie. They're showing you just one scene. And a lot of it's fake scenes because it's fake smiles, fake happiness. A lot of those times that you see those marriages, those relationships, those couples, it's fake. They are going through so many problems. They're not talking about all the fights they have, the cheating, the money problems. They're showing you that they're going on all these crazy, extravagant vacations, but they're not showing you how much they're in debt. They're living paycheck to paycheck. Stop scrolling. Stop mindlessly scrolling and comparing yourself to other people. The stuff that you see on social media, the good stuff, the actual real stuff, that's only 1% of the whole world, 1% of the whole population. And you're comparing yourself to something that is only achievable for the top 1% of the world. Stop comparing yourself. You have strengths. Focus on your strengths and stop worrying about what you don't have. Stop worrying about your weaknesses, because we all have weaknesses. And that's one thing that social media doesn't show you, is people's weakness. That's why you think that everybody's life is perfect and your life ain't nothing. It's because you're comparing yourself to something that's fake. Do you want to be fake? I don't think you want to be fake, right? Well, that's what you see on social media, is a lot of fake things. You have to focus, like I said, on your strengths. Stop worrying about what you don't have. Because at the end of the day, we weren't meant to have it all, right? We weren't meant to have a perfect world, a perfect life. Maybe that's what the intentions were in the beginning of time, but we have to learn to adapt to our environment. Social media is telling us that if you're single and you're a man, that you're incompetent or you're not good enough. You can't have this, you can't have that. But I'm here to tell you that as long as you put your strengths to use and you move forward with them and achieve and become better and better, being single allows you to be open freely and having a free agent lifestyle, like a lot of people say in their YouTube channels, is that you'll be able to free and move around like you want to. You can't just stay stagnant. Like sharks. Sharks die if they don't keep moving. In order for them to move and to breathe, they have to keep moving. So have a shark mentality. To keep moving, keep progressing. Small, little accomplishments. Stop tearing yourself down. Stop making yourself depressed. If you know that social media is making you depressed, then limit yourself. Tell yourself, I'm only going to spend 1 hour a day. Man, forget that. I'm only going to spend 10 minutes a day. Start off with small little increments and work your way down to where you no longer even need to check social media, to where you just want to go on there just for laughs and giggles, not to make yourself depressed. You know, cancel out the stuff that's making you depressed. Stop looking at those things, because at the end of the day, your body, what you feed it the most, that's what your body's going to want to feel. So if you're feeding yourself negativity and depression and feeling down, your body's going to want to get more of that, because it makes it feel comfortable, because that's what you're giving it. So if you start giving your body positive things, more and more, your body's going to want to start seeing those positive things more and more and more. So you have to just tell yourself, I need to get out of this mindset. How do you get out of this mindset? Stop doing things that triggers these unfeeling things that make you feel depressed. And a lot of the times that's social media. Women, modern women, have become obsessed with social media, and they're being brainwashed on what type of guy that they should like. And so that's what's messing up, the population of getting with somebody, because social media is telling women what kind of guy that they should date. Not the kind of guy that they really want to date, but the guy that they should date. The 666. You guys know what that is. It's a devil number. It's Satan's number. 666, right? And that's brainwashing women, telling women what they need to be dating. And everybody's trying to compare their lifestyles and their marriages and their relationships. So, I want that. I want that. So now relationships and marriages have become fake because they're comparing themselves to what they see on social media. I have to have this in my partner so I can show them off. You're not being in a relationship nowadays, modern day relationships or marriages, because of love. If you're addicted to social media and you're always posting on social media, you're trying to use those things to compare and compete with other people. So that person ain't really with you because they love you or they want to be with you. They're doing it because they want to show you off. And it's to validate their own personal benefits. It's selfishness. It's, what's that word? It's egotistical at its finest, right? And at the end of the day, what you can gain from this message is to limit yourself from social media. Don't listen to what social media tells you about if you're a man and you're single and you're not good enough. You are good enough. But like I said, you have to put in the work. That amount of energy that you're not spending chasing these modern day women, the amount of effort that you're spending, chasing all this fake lifestyles, focus on your strengths and make yourself better. One day at a time, you will become better, right? As long as you're putting in that step, you will become better. So just be mindful of that and just know that everything takes time. Nothing is going to come overnight. Some people do find success overnight, but the majority of us don't. We have to put in the work. We have to take one little step. And that one little step, as long as you keep being consistent, you will be accomplished. You will be successful in whatever it is that you do. Stop focusing on the things that you don't have. Stop focusing on the negativity, because like I said, that's only going to make you feel more depressed. Whatever you feed your body, that's what it's going to want. Start feeding your body positive things. I have to reiterate myself because sometimes you have to hear it more than once in order for it to work, because I'm like that and I understand a lot of you are like that. So stay off of social media as much as you can. Write it down. I know a lot of us don't write journals. I know a lot of us don't, write diaries or anything like that. But writing is powerful. It's easy to hear something and somebody telling you something. That's very easy to hear, but sometimes it goes to one ear and out the other. But when you actually write it down, there's power in writing stuff down. It's like your mind automatically just wants to put it inside of your brain what you're writing down, because it actually takes more physical action for you to write something down, so that way your brain actually has to process it even further, because now you're using two motions. You're using your brain and you're using your hands. So I don't know if that makes sense, but it made sense to me. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys can learn from this message. Just know that social media is fake. It's fabricated. They're only showing you the best parts of their lives, their moment, their part of their movie. They're not showing you the whole entire movie. And I guarantee if you saw the whole entire movie, you might think twice and be like, you know what? I'm happy being single. I'm happy being where I'm at. I'm glad I don't have all these demons that all these people have for having all these extraordinary things, like having the most impressive body or having this or having that. A lot of those things come with problems. They come with problems. More money, more problems. You guys heard that saying before. So the more you get, the more things are going to come bad too as well. It's a balance. Once you get, you have to give. And that's how it is. Nothing comes without a price. Everything comes with a price. You have to pay a price in order to get something. So simplicity is honestly the best policy in my opinion. And I think you guys should implement that in your guys' life. Simplicity. Study that word, learn that word, and I promise you, you guys will be a much better person. And like I said, be strong, guys. Be strong, because at the end of the day, social media is just a fake place. Don't let it tear you down, and just move forward. And I promise you things will get better as long as you listen to a lot of these words that I'm telling you. Thank you guys for watching. Sosa Too Real. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification button so that way you guys can be notified when I drop a video or when I'm about to go live. Just pay attention to that. Thank you guys for watching Sosa Too Real, and I'll see you guys on the next one.